Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. For our friends in Korea, 안녕하세요. Thank you for coming and join us on the second webinar about bilateral collaborative innovation. And today's webinar will be about Ulsan Visionaries, and we will hear about the innovation ecosystem in Ulsan, but also from six SMEs that have been part of the program and being coordinated and selected and was part of UCCEI program. Just a reminder, this session is being recorded, so if you if you want to go back and hear again about those innovators, you can. It will be available on the UCCEI Birmingham YouTube channel, so we'll be sharing the link later with all the materials as well. If you like to, this session will be in English, and if you like to have some Korean subtitles, so be free. So it's just go to more on the bottom of your screen and just select closed captions and Korean, and then it can have some subtitles to help you. So next slide, please. So my name is Luis Fernando Hageman. I'm Senior Urbanist here at Connect Place Catapult, and also from the Birmingham-Ulsan Innovation Twin Partnership. I work as a strategic advisor, connecting all the stakeholders together as part of the program. So this webinar is being funded by the Diatomic program, which is West Midlands Innovation Accelerator, and is also funded by the UK Department of Science, Innovation, and Technology. So today's agenda, we'll be covering, so next slide, please. So today we'll be covering, providing you an introduction about what is the Birmingham-Ulsan Innovation Twin Partnership, how it works, what we did so far, what are the key thematics, and then we will have Ms. Lee from UCCEI, so the Ulsan Center for Creative Economies Industry. She will provide us an overview about the Ulsan innovation ecosystem, but also the work UCCEI and the opportunities. And then you're gonna hear from six SMEs from Korea and Ulsan that took part of a selection to come to Birmingham Tech Week next month. And four of them has been selected, and April will give some more details. However, all those SMEs, we plan to connect them to Birmingham ecosystem and all the opportunities that will arise. So without further ado, next slide, please. So welcome, everybody. And as I mentioned, let's start to do a little bit with the story about the Innovation Twins program and how Birmingham and Ulsan came about and why they're together collaborating to create innovation, and also how to drive a more trade between those cities and also enhance the quality of citizens' life. Next slide. So the Birmingham-Ulsan Innovation Twin Journey. So this is all part of the Connect Place Catapult Birmingham, UK and Korea Innovation Twins program, which started in the end of 2020. And over that time, we start to gather evidence. So really using data to identify which UK cities could be a good pairing for Korean cities. So we did that work where we managed to identify 4 UK cities and 4 Korean cities to pair with them. So we had Birmingham and Ulsan, and then we have also Liverpool City and Busan. We have also Belfast and Saigon, and then we had Glasgow and Daegu. Each one work a little bit different, depends of the ambitions and the organizations are involved. So over time, we engage and disseminate the program across different of those cities. In the case of Birmingham and Ulsan, Birmingham colleagues visit over, I believe, 4 or 5 times now and engage with a different number of organizations and civil organizations in Ulsan, including academia as well, UCCEI, UTP, and others. And then from 2024 onwards, we are in a phase that we call scale and collaboration, where is the actual activities are being developed and engaged. Some of them, for example, is the MOU that UCCEI signed with Tech West Midlands that you might have heard from last week's webinar, but also with UTP. As well as other organizations and academias that also sign some agreements and they're collaborating in a different number of projects. Next slide. So, Birmingham and Ulsan, they decide in an early stage, in early 2023, if not mistake, a couple key interesting areas they would like to focus and collaborate based on their industry, on their ambitions. And those areas are, next slide, please. So the first one is, quite four pillars, where things about relate to governance and long-term collaboration. So what's the mechanism they could set to really make that partnership a long-term engagement and investment? And this include the MOUs that UCCEI signed, for example, but also can be letters of interesting or collaborative projects with steering groups. Then we have knowledge, experience, and information exchange, R&D, and commercialization, and startup and SME support internationalization. Next slide. So as I mentioned, for the governance and long term is really about initiatives that distinct on just short to medium term projects and is more focused about how this will play over the number of years they want to collaborate to really set the cornerstone of those relationships that allow them to get the right amount of resources, funding, and engagement they need to put the projects that fall on the other three pillars moving forward. Next slide, please. So for the knowledge, experience, and information exchange, so for example, this webinar will fit very well on this distinction as well. So it's really about display what Birmingham and Ulsan have to offer, what's the best for the industry, what's the opportunities. So we heard last year from Professor Park from University College Ulsan. He went to Birmingham Tech Week and he gave a lecture to some of the students at Ulsan University. But also we have then to collaborate about smart cities, clean tech, what we are doing, what's the energy we are putting, and investments. And that fits a little bit on the next pillar, that's in the next slide, which is about research, development, and innovation and commercialization, which then is a very focused area. So it's like really how SMEs, research as institutions in both cities can really come together and create and innovate in a collaborative way using all the strengths that both cities have to offer, but also identify which was the gaps and challenges those cities have, and how then the stakeholders in the partner cities can help to fill those gaps or overcome those challenges. And the next slide, we see the last pillar that all projects might fail. And this webinar and this program between UCCEI and Tech West Midlands fits very well on this one. That's about startup and SME support internationalization. So it's really about how those collaborative and bilateral initiatives can really support the innovation ecosystem in both cities, allowing them to really thrive and engage and go further in their commercial offer, but at the same time, access new markets via those two cities. And in the next slide, we're going to see a little bit about the four thematic dimensions. So the focus areas on the areas they choose based on their strengths and ambitions. So which is circular economy, clean tech, med and health tech, and also smart cities. Next slide, please. So the circular economy and industrial symbiosis is much about how we can implement practice to reduce waste and promote recycling or a more efficient use of the resources we have. And here you can see some themes and more details. And these slides again will be available after this call, so you can really understand what's the areas you could collaborate. On the next slide, we have a little bit about the smart city. Apologies for clean tech. And it's really about focus on low carbon solutions and how we can achieve net zero. So from the opportunities on hydrogen that Ulsan is really focusing, or it could be on the Birmingham side, to really focus on how we can make more efficient batteries, and all those opportunities come to really create a transition to a low carbon economy. The next dimension is health and med tech, which is really about how Birmingham and Ulsan can come together to enhance healthcare delivery through innovative and health tech solutions, at the same time promoting active lifestyles and mental health support through community programs. So it's really coming together to use technology and research to make people lives healthier, but also provide them better well-being. And lastly, we have the smart city dimension. So next slide, please, which is a very broad term, but is really focusing buildings, commerce industry, digital twins, and all the other infrastructure systems to develop and implement a really smart city infrastructure that enhance the urban living and connectivity. So you see that's quite linked also to the health tech missions, and also to promote a more sustainable urban mobility through innovative transport solutions. So you see there are 4 dimensions, but they're all together, working together in same ambitions from both cities. So this is a very quick overview about the program and the areas that Birmingham and Ulsan are choosing to collaborate. And next slide, please. I will call now Ms. Liz and April from UCCEI, and she will talk a little bit about the Ulsan innovation ecosystem, but also the work that UCCEI do to support Ulsan innovators area. Up to you, April.
Thank you, Louis. So good morning in the UK and good afternoon in Korea. My name is Jin-Young Lee, and I'm from Ulsan Center for Creative Economy and Innovation. So today I'd like to introduce my city, Ulsan, and also our center, UCCEI. So could you please share my slides? Yes, next slide. So first, let me talk about the ecosystem of Ulsan. Next slide. So Ulsan is located in the southeast of the Korea, close to the sea. So can you guess what Ulsan is famous for? Yes, they said it's whales. There is evidence of whale hunting since prehistoric times. Because of the history, Ulsan became known as the city of whales. The next slide. Yeah. So there is even a joke that people in Ulsan ride whales. But in reality, Ulsan is famous as the industrial capital of Korea. We do not ride the whales. We take Hyundai cars. Next slide. So Ulsan is small in size. It is only about 1% of Korea's land and 2% of the population. But Ulsan ranks #1 in GRDP per person. The reason is industry. Next slide. So the main industries of Ulsan are shipbuilding, automotive, and petrochemicals. These sectors rank #1 in production in Korea. Based on these industries, Ulsan has grown, and now the city is moving into new future industries. Next slide. Ulsan is moving from traditional manufacturing to advanced manufacturing. We combine our strong base in shipbuilding, automotive, and energy with the new technologies like AI, hydrogen, robotics, and green energy with the startups. So this transformation is driving Ulsan towards future-oriented industries. Next slide. In Ulsan, we have many big companies in smart shipbuilding, future mobility, and green energy. This gives us a strong base to apply and test new technologies directly in the industry fields. So next slide. So now let me introduce our center, the Ulsan CCEI. So CCEI stands for Center for Creative Economy and Innovation. It is a startup support institution with a public-private model. There are 19 CCEIs across Korea. Each center works with large corporations and support the startups links to local industries. Next slide. Yeah. In Ulsan CCEI, we support the startup based on strong industrial foundations. We build a startup culture in Ulsan, drive industry transformation with the new technologies from startups, and support the startup growth with the investment and global programs. Next slide. So this is our journey. Our center started in 2015. So this year, 2025, we celebrate our 10th anniversary. We became the first registered accelerator in Ulsan in 2018, and we launched a large open innovation program with the top-tier Korean shipbuilding companies. Recently, we opened a new center, Ulsan Startup Hub. So some of you from Birmingham joined the official opening event this February, so you may already visit and you may already know about it. Next slide. One of our strong points is open innovation. So large companies present their problems and startups provide new solutions. More than 41 corporations joined these projects, and we have over 18 successful POC cases. Next slide. We also invest directly. We have our own funds and have invested in 45 companies until now. We also support the startups through a government matching program we call TIPS. This program connects private investment with the government R&D money, so startup can grow faster. These early investments work as a strong support for startup growth. Next slide. Next, please. So we also support the startup going global beyond the Korean market. We build a partnership with the cities that have a similar ecosystem with Ulsan. This helps the startup find the right markets and grow faster. So for this reason, we have a partnership with the Birmingham. Through this partnership, we are holding this webinar today. So this October, we will visit Birmingham during Birmingham Tech Week with our Korean startups. So after me, you are going to meet our great companies and they will introduce themselves. Next slides. So finally, this is our new building, Ulsan Startup Hub. Here, we will support more startups and create more successful stories. Yes, that's the slide. Yeah. So now you are going to meet our 6 Korean startups. So I hope you can support them and also help them become part of Birmingham ecosystem. So that is the most important role for us to connecting startup with you. So this is its end. So thank you for listening.
Thank you, April. So, as April mentioned, we're going to hear now from 6 different startups and SMEs that were part of the selection of the UCCEI program, and which 4 of them are coming to Birmingham Tech Week next month. So I will call now Mr. Park Sung-Hyun from Deep Visions, and he will provide you a short introduction about their company and opportunities. And just let you know, we will keep, we'll share the slides and also you try to connect it with Birmingham Innovators as well, so that you can maximize your impact. And so up to you, Mr. Park. Thank you.
Super. Thank you, Mr. Agaman. Okay.
Next slide, please.
Yeah, next slide. Next, please. Okay. Hello, my name is Sam from Divisions. In London, fine particulate matter became one of the most urgent public health challenges, linked to 5,000 deaths. So according to Clean Air in London, they estimate 5,061 deaths attributable to dangerous airborne particles in London in 2020 and 5,159 in 2025. And did you also know that 15 to 20% of production costs of winery are pesticides? So climate change is constantly challenging our health and reshaping agriculture in Great Britain. Next slide. And we have developed a deep learning based AI technology that can confront these challenges caused by climate issues. Next, please. Unlike most companies that focus on structured data, we work with unstructured data. So structured data is information that fits neatly into rows and columns, things like names, dates, numbers in a database. Unstructured data, on the other hand, are images, videos, audio, or free text, things that are messy for traditional systems to process. Yet, this unstructured data makes up more than 80% of all the information we generate today. Next, please. Now, our platform Vision Plus is a vision AI technology that focuses on unstructured data. It transforms ordinary cameras into powerful sensors. We refine video data and deliver highly accurate insights. Next slide, please. So in other words, we turn raw video into actionable intelligence for governments, industries, and communities. And our technology can be applied in various fields, including air quality, agriculture, media, and safety. And today I want to share how our Vision AI technology can contribute to addressing climate change challenges in London and Birmingham. Next slide, please. So firstly, air quality. Did you know that more than 90% of the global population breathe air that exceeds safe pollution levels? And London is not free from this. With climate change and wildfires intensifying air pollution worldwide, real monitoring is no longer optional, but it's essential. One qualified fine dust measuring equipment costs 100,000 to 200 US dollars, but this only covers a small area where it's installed. And it doesn't even provide air quality information in real time. So we have built the world's first video-based fine dust measurement AI service, and this costs nothing. We only need the already installed CCTV cameras around the city of London. There are thousands of CCTV cameras around the city, and we can use them not only for security, but also providing real-time, block-by-block air quality information. And this is already live in one of the districts in Seoul. As you can see on the map here, the green is low level of fine particulate matter, whereas yellow and red is high level of fine particulate matter. As you can see here, not every street has the same level of fine particulate matter. So if you have kids, you don't want your kids to play in the playground where the air contains high level of fine particulate matter. You know? So why use an expensive equipment that only covers the street where it's installed? So in fact, every block has different air quality due to traffic and construction sites and so on. Next slide, please. Not only in the cities, but also these suburb or rural areas outside of London and Birmingham, they're also affected by climate change. Agriculture is another critical front in the climate battle. Vineyards in Europe regions typically spray pesticides 10 to 15 times a season, often across the entire field. But by using our Vision AI solution, wineries can shift to targeted spraying. According to the studies in precision agriculture, early pest detection with targeted spraying can cut pesticide use by 30 to 50%. This not only lowers cost and environmental impact, but also reduces carbon dioxide emissions from both chemical production and tractor fuel. So this is how our platform works. Next slide, please. Our Vision AI is trained through YOLO, enabling it to recognize subtle patterns in vineyard images that indicate early signs of pests and diseases. Next slide, please. So our solution is already deployed at a vineyard in Japan, demonstrating over 90% accuracy, and the client wants to renew the contract. On the service webpage here, vineyard owners, they can identify exactly where pests or diseases are present and perform targeted spraying. So this reduces pesticide use significantly. Normally, vineyard owners spray large amounts of pesticides across the entire field based on climate conditions and the potential risk of fungal growth. But with our service, they can spray only the affected areas, thereby cutting down overall pesticide usage. Next slide, please. And we are not applying this AI technology only to agriculture and air quality measurement, but also to detecting accident risks at construction sites. And next slide, please. Rating the content of movies and other visual content. Next slide, please. Yeah, so our platform is already commercialized in several countries. In Seoul, our air quality measurement solution has been commercialized. And also in Busan, a video rating project is underway with the Korea Media Rating Board. And in Sapporo, Japan, as I have already mentioned, our vineyard pests and diseases detection solution has been commercialized, and we're approaching contract renewal. And also in Vietnam, we are providing our solution at construction sites following an MOU signed this March. And most recently, we have also agreed to launch a new AI agriculture project with UNIDO, United Nations Industrial Development Organization. Yeah, so next slide, please. Yeah, so at Deep Visions, we believe a simple camera, not a billion-dollar, million-dollar device, can save lives and create healthier, safer societies. So we're not just building AI, but we are building resilience for humanity. Thank you. So I will be happy to receive questions from you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Park. So yeah, at the end of the presentations, we have a Q&A. So if you have any question, please just go to the Q&A function, drop there, and then we can go back and have those answers. So
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to catch a flight. I have a business trip. So for Q&A, maybe we can use another time. I'll be happy to answer questions.
Yeah. No, we understand. Yeah, those questions and answers will be shared also by email with the attendees and yourselves. But thank you very much for your presentation today. And now I will call Mr. King, the CEO from Holt Energy, and he will provide an overview of their company and what they have been doing. It's up to you.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I'm the Holt Energy, and our company make the sustainable energy from waste resource. Please, next please. Everyone already know plastic pollution and climate crisis is very important problem. But have you thought about how to solve this problem? Next slide, please. In Korea, very outstanding about pyrolysis technology. These pyrolysis technologies make the oil from the waste plastic. In this process, hydrocarbon composition, as you can see, in every time of process is different, the quality of oil. So they are separated light oil and heavy oil. And then this oil is go to the chemical industry. But the residue and the gas is not used in now. So our company focusing on two material. First one is gas, second one is residue. Next slide, please. First, we make the sustainable hydrogen from the pyrolysis gas. This gas is now go to the air after burning or something like that. So we extract from the pyrolysis gas to make the sustainable hydrogen. The second solution is make the circulation solid fuel. The residue is non-oxidant after that. It also have the calorie. So we make the solid fuel from the residue. It is go to the power coal fire plant, something like that. Next slide, please. And our hydrogen extractor can make the hydrogen. It use the nickel foam and oscillator. When make the hydrogen, the carbon is adapted in the nickel foam. We make the vibrator to recovering the carbon. So we make the hydrogen only not occur the CO2. Next slide, please. Our company established 2023 in processing research and development now. So this time we are not go to the UK program. So we will go to the next year after finish the R&D. Next slide, please. The solid fuel solution is we already have established an in-house manufacturing facility. So last month we already demonstrate in Vietnam. So we have planned to expanding the Europe and UK market. Next slide, please. So as I said to you, we have two solutions. First one is low quality pyrolysis oil or gas. And then we make the hydrogen from the gas or oil. So we operating the hydrogen refueling station to offer the hydrogen to hydrogen vehicle driver. And then the second one is we got the pyrolysis residue feedstock supply from the pyrolysis operator. We make the solid fuel and go we selling the solid fuel to power plant. Purchase of solid fuel is kinds of the east-west power, like the big coal-fire plant. And then we also make the hydrogen extractor, and we also make the catalysis. So we can selling the facility to power plant and oil company and steel works. Next slide, please. And our company already have collaboration with eFlow. eFlow also in this webinar. So after that, we will scale up the size to make the hydrogen scale. First of all, 1 kilogram per day small hydrogen charging station, and next 10 kilogram per day hybrid hydrogen oil filling station. And last one is 200 kilogram per day hydrogen station. Yeah. Next slide, please. And everyone already know the hydrogen market and plastic pyrolysis and recycling market is going scale up is. Next slide, please. And our company have 4 members in now. I'm the Hung-Seop Kim. I'm completely PhD in technology management in Hanyang University, and I have 11 years of the energy industry, which company name is Korea East-West Power and Korea District Heating Corporation is kinds of power plant operating company in Korea, government company. And I'm also supporting the startup commercialization at Korea Electronic Research Institute. Our co-founder is Kim Sung-jun. He is major in mechanical and aerospace engineering in Seoul National University, PhD, and he also have the postdoctoral research in Nevada University, and he has lots of experience in simulation field. And researcher Lee Sang-kyu and administrative staff of Jo Soo-yeon is supporting our team. And we also have technical advisor, hydrogen extractor and catalysis and power generate and pyrolysis and power generate commercialization also have the member of supporting technical advisory. Next slide, please. Actually, now we just have the revenue from the solid fuel sale this year. After finish the research, we will selling the hydrogen extractor sale in 2026, and we will grow up with the UK market. Next slide, please. Actually, Holte Energy is seed stage startup, so we need to prepare time to make the completely the technology. Oh, and our company name is Holte Energy. That meaning is to hold climate change. We're focusing on energy. End of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your presentation. So again, if you have any question regarding Hote Energy, please drop on Q&A function, and then at the end of the presentations, we will come back and discuss. So now I will invite Mr. Yoon, CEO eFlow, and then he will give us some overview of their company, and then it just was mentioned also partnering with Whole Energy, so you can see how this whole ecosystem is connected. So up to you, Mr. Young. Thank you.
Okay, but I opened my video, but it's not working, my camera. I don't know why.
No problem. Thank you for letting us know.
Okay,
but
I can start.
We can hear you properly.
Okay, the next slide. Okay, actually, eFlow has started 2017, and we concentrate with so-calling micro-mobility like e-bikes and cargo bikes and so on with a battery system. Then we find some three issue in this market. First is micro-mobility, all global, especially in European market, their limit of the power under 250 watt, and most of the company is using battery system. So this is three thing is less torque, which is basically is not enough of power according to limit of power. Second is charging time is too longer, as a battery around 3 hours, sometimes cargo bike 7 hours. Even their long time charging, they're only driving e-bikes only 40 kilometers normally, but if somebody faster, then only 20 kilometers and so on. But this is not good enough. And for example, in cargo bike, every day they are running 120 kilometers. It's battery charging 7 hours, only 30 kilometer, 40 kilometer. They need 3 times charging, or there are 3 spare part of a replace of the battery. So we developed some 3 issues with our high torque motors, and then I start using hydrogen for e-bike. That is why we start the hydrogen business in 2018. And then after hydrogen, we can only charging time is 1 minute, then we can driving 120 kilometers. So we start this combination with the high torque motors and hydrogen first in the fuel cell. Then after this, and customers say, okay, hey, where I can get the hydrogen? And I understand that time is hydrogen business is booming all global, but still not ready yet for hydrogen supplier. So then I think about, because micro-mobility, we need only small amount of hydrogen, any 60 grams of hydrogen for e-bike and cargo bike. Then, okay, 60 gram, okay. I start think about we making by ourselves with hydrogen with a small green hydrogen with a solar panel. So 1 kilogram hydrogen enough for 10 or 15 e-bike charging. So then I'm changing and I start to develop some small hydrolyzer, green hydrogen production system, and also refuel stations as a small as a you know that in English, like a red color telephone, public telephone box, you can imagine how big size. That is enough for production and refueling. So this is why we create this three packaging of the product. So this is a page you can see about hydrogen power system. This is red color and middle of green production. And also recently we launching about also portable hydrogen electric power system. And the bottom side, left-hand side, green hydrogen production and refueling. Right-hand side is refueling stations. This is what our product portfolio. Next slide, please. And next. Next slide. So this is what we say about eFlow has are doing with some hydrogens with their powered mobilities and we are looking for also bigger scale of hydrogen now in the planning because recently we got the number inquiry, for example, Scotland and Scotland, one of city, and they're asking to us green hydrogen productions, not only for micro mobility, but also some small shipping and also some power systems and so on. So we are also extension of this business model. Next slide. So this is our motor system again, and how we have a very good advantage over micro mobility motor system. We can making 3 times smaller, and but even that 2 times higher torque and higher power. Next slide. So this is our power system, which is using supercapacitor. Why this is an advantage? Because most of hydrogen system power, because hydrogen itself and only create 12 volt over DC volt. Then all need a DC-DC power converters with a battery system. So even hydrogen system, and still they are hybrid with the battery. Then we think about, because battery is always regulation and control all over the world, recently more tight. So this is why we are integration with a supercapacitor. You can see in the blue color, and our hydrogen power system has never ever any use anymore like lithiums. We are just using supercap with hydrogen power systems, we so calling and lithium free and carbon free and lithium free technology. Next slide. So this is our cargo bike, hydrogen cargo bike we launching about 2022, where this is really a good opportunity in the market in Europe. Next slide. So, and as I told you, we can making really a zero carbon footprint from but without the lithium battery. So we are fewer zero carbon footprint from energy and a mobility system. Next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah. So this is what I say about solar panels. And can you back again? Okay, this one is we are like ecosystems, solar panels and refueling. We making green hydrogen productions and refueling in the cargo bikes and hydrogen scooters and hydrogen e-bikes. This is what we making the total ecosystems. Next slide, please. Next slide. Oh. No, something wrong. Can you go more further? Okay. Okay. So Something wrong with my slide. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so this is what its market is growing in the cargo bikes, and especially in European market is right now 400,000 unit of a cargo bike is 2024, and 2027 is cargo bike on 2 million of a unit in the market is growing. So we are concentrate with this cargo bike power systems and also a driving system all together with hydrogen and our axial flux motors. Then this year we are turnover for in this year in European market 3 million, and next year about our target is a 6 million revenue in next years. Next please. Next slide, please. So we can check about most of the people said, oh, still hydrogen is not ready yet for commercials compare with the battery system. We already calculate if we are selling about 5,000 unit about hydrogen, for example, e-bike, then we already overcome to the compare with the price with the compare with the battery system. So in the big system like cars and bus and things, hydrogen is still not real compatible product with a battery car. But in case of bicycle and small mobility, and according to price rise, if we are selling about this unit, a 5,000 unit, then we already overcome to the economical analysis with the battery e-mobility systems. Next slide. So, and this is we can open to the Birmingham's and see, okay, you have we are easily installation as this one in the solar panel, and we only need one parking lot, then we can productions and application like e-bike and cargo bike all together a solution to you. Next slide. Yeah, this is some of example. We open to the Scotland and also Jeju Island in Korea, and we can provide a small container box. You can production about electricity from small wind and solar and also water. Then we making green hydrogen production and refuelings and so on. So one of the point is hydrogen, you need water, pure water, and we making pure water from solar. We don't need any more water from seawater conversion or city water and so on. We are totally independent water and electricity from solar. Next slide.
Thank you, Ms. Ron. Unfortunately, we're on the time. If you can just wrap up and then we can move. But we will have the questions at the end. So if anyone have questions, and this presentation will be shared as well later with them.
Yep. Yeah, okay. So I would like to start this kind of business model in England. Already we got some inquiry from Scotland. And I think if we are doing the same as this one, and we already do with some of city in Europe like Paris and Stockholm and Amsterdam and so on, we are really start also in the Birmingham area. And this is a good opportunity for your city for ecosystem and also my company in the business model to expansion to the UK from Birmingham's. I'm really looking for a close cooperate with the Birmingham city. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so the contact details will be shared. So thank you very much. It looks very interesting, complicated for myself, but I'm sure for our audience and specialists, this has been very enlightening and see all the opportunities and synergies between them.
Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you.
So for the next one, I just want to tell people we will change a little bit the order of the presentation. So rather than we have a synergy presenting now, I will have Mr. Wong from WhatsApp to present. Mr. Wong, if you want to come forward, our team is already putting the presentation in a second and share. And just a reminder to all those, as we mentioned before, for those companies are coming to Birmingham Tech Week. So feel free also to contact them or us if you would like to arrange any meetings and engagement, but also the other ones that are not coming, we are also happy to share and engage and making just matching opportunities between Birmingham, Ulsan, and those SMEs. So now I will hand over to Mr. Wang Tongbe from WhatsApp.
Hello, nice to meet you, everyone. So should we, can we go to the next page? Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, first page again. Okay, hi, I'm Songbei, and I'm here to introduce you to WhatsApp, where we create self-driving finance. Next page, please. Well, subscriptions have become the norm. In today's world, we can subscribe to literally anything, from housing, food, and even cars, to something more personal like watching movies and listening to music. Next page. 70% of companies worldwide have adopted the subscription business model, and the global subscription market has grown to over $1 trillion. Next page. An average consumer spends $273 per month on just subscriptions alone, which is more than $3,000 a year. But I'm sure you can relate, subscriptions are not always convenient for us. Most importantly, it's difficult to keep track of all the payment dates, and we often pay for services that we don't even use. Well, you're not alone. 84% of consumers don't know when or how much they're paying for their subscriptions. Next page. Consumers are unaware that they're actually spending 3.4 times more than the amount they think they're paying. Next page. More so, cancelling subscriptions is even more complicated. For some services, we need to go through 17 steps before we can cancel them. Page. So WhatsApp is the exact solution you've been looking for. Next page. We are the go-to place for managing all of your recurring payments. So that is next page. So once you download the app and register your payment methods, you can instantly keep track of your subscription services like Netflix. Next, please. Next. Your insurance, loan interests, savings. Next page. To telephone bills, donations, and even your monthly gym membership. Next. To prevent you from forgetting, we notice you before your billing date. Next. And you can easily cancel any unwanted subscriptions like magic. Next. Or decide to pause them just this once. Next. On top of this, you can WhatsApp recommends new services and products based on your tastes. Next. And you can easily purchase them through WhatsApp. Next. So this was the exact finance management service the consumers needed. Next. We've acquired more than 260,000 users in just 2 years after launch. That's a fast monthly growth rate of 24%. Next page. And 82.4% was through organic user acquisition. Next. And our users are more sticky. So our 4-month retention rate is 1.4 times higher than an average mobile finance app. Next. So how is this possible for us and not the others? Well, financial data is not easy to handle. First, relying on people is expensive, slow, and they often lack the deep domain knowledge needed. Second, the data itself is constantly changing. You need adaptive tech to keep up. And third, the volume is explosive. Humans can alone process 130 million daily transactions in real time. And finally, people make mistakes, which leads to costly errors. Next. Our private LLM is the core technology behind automating financial data processing. We've successfully validated this technology in Korea and also in the US with our prototype app we launched in 2024. Next. Building on from this, our business focuses on providing this exact technology as a data processing solution for financial institutions. That's banks, insurance companies, credit card companies, etc. So that they can provide similar management services through their digital channels and acquire new customers and boost their retention. Next. We've already worked with several major financial institutions and data companies in Korea, proving strong track record and recurring revenue. Next. With successful validation in the Korean market, we're focused on expanding to English-speaking markets. We're planning to expand in the UK, European market with our B2B data processing solution. This market has a significantly high level of digitalized finance products that require greater quality of data. Next. We're a team building the AI agent for finance. Founder with deep expertise in the financial industry and a team with a strong focus on IT and data technology. Next. Next, please. So we're WhatsApp, and we're creating self-driving finance. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wong. It was very interesting. Again, if you have any questions, please drop in the Q&A, and then we go back to the end and try to answer that. So now I will call the next company. So we'll call Mr. Jung from Leadway. So if you can turn your camera and mic, and then I will hand over to you to give an overview of interesting solutions and the research that Leadway is been doing.
So hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so yeah, let me start our presentation. So thank you for inviting me for this presentation. So I'm Hyungmo Jung, a CEO of the Leadway. So next, please. Yeah, so here is the, we are, the Leadway is the material technology company for the battery industry. So yeah, we know that this contents, so our product is a little bit something complicated and it's biases to the something like a material. So sometimes it's a little bit boring, but yeah, but you guys know that we can give something innovative idea to high performance battery material in the battery industry. So yeah, from September 23, so we work for the innovative battery technology with the customers in Korea and Japan now. So I'm Hyungmo Jung as a CEO and the CTO. So I have over 15 years over the battery research experiences and currently a professor of the Sungkyunkwan University in Korea. So our team is over 80% of our team is engineering based. So in our company, so we are the technology company for the battery materials. So please go to next. Yeah, recently we expand our research center and the product facility to the Gyeonggi-do, and now we can cover the pre-production of our product as the customers' needs. So go to next, and next talk about our product now. So we have innovative solution to both of the anode and cathode side. So please go to next. Yeah, firstly we're gonna talk about our first item is energy elixir. The energy elixir is the additives for the current cathode material. So by using our product, we can upgrade the cathode performance by just add a solution. So this is not requiring any other major modification of the production line. So we can just add it anytime, anywhere. So that's why many of the customer doesn't have any risk to change their production line or change their recipe of their material. So just add our product to their material product to increase their performances. Please go to next. And E-elixir is our unique molecule, the base of the additives having a multifunction in cathode. So this function is targeted to the customer's product, and it could be also customized by the customers asked. Please go to next. So this is the data from our customer's product. So when you use it to represent our customer's cathode, it goes to improve the cycle lives in the high nickel cathode material, and also the charging speed is also improved in the LFP from our customers' materials. Please go to next. So this E-elixir is an innovative solution for the cathode. So the solution is not a new cathode material. It's just the additive. So it can be just added in among of any other step of the cell manufacturing. So it does not have any process change, and it doesn't also need a high cost to the development of the new material. So this technology shows the cost effective and no risk and highly sustainable to the cathode industry. Please go to next. Yeah, so our major product is about the silicon anode. Please go to next. Yeah. So most biggest feature of our silicon anode is the sustainability. So we use the recycled silicon from the vapor processing or solar panel. So we use the vapor waste. So it makes the low cost, and that anode material also has the something sustainable way to produce for the anode material. So please go to next. And using our material design technology, it goes make the high performances. So we have our own process technology to make the anode from the waste silicon, and we also has our own carbon material to produce the composite with the silicon to make the anode product. Please go to next. Yeah. So even also our product has the better performances than our competitors, the company. So it can offer the more advanced material so we can show something more 3 years advances in our competitors. Please go to next slide. And this is our current status. So here is our business model. Our business model is a win-win strategy. So it means that we can develop the customized material for our customers. So if our customer want to make some solution for their cathode or their own cathode, you can customize it and offer it. Please go to next slide. And by our strategies, so we can provide our solution to the domestic and the international companies. So in domestic companies, so we got a battery material company as a customer, and also another EV manufacturer also has one of our customer in domestic market. So we really got the NDA with them and make together and make some solution for our customers product now. Please go to next slide. Yeah, please. Yeah, now is the UK market now. So in the UK market, the battery industry and the EV industry is not not a big manufacturing market, and it's a little bit something mature now. And also the manufacturing is early stage in many of the newspaper or some other data. However, battery and the EV market will be getting grown in the UK market, and it can be also driven by the government. So the UK market needs the new solution for the new material for the future target, I think. And this technology should be meet the also environmental regulation from the UK government. Please go to next. So LiDiWei, so our company can bridging the performances and the sustainability for the next generation EV batteries. Our e-elixir can be matched with the EV OEM and their cost effectiveness and is totally meet their innovative in the material design for the new battery market in the UK. So another side of the Si anode, silicon anode, is based on the recycled material from the silicon waste. So it can be offered not only the cost effectiveness and also the sustainability to the perfectly fit the UK environmental regulation. So we can be a strategic partner for the UK EV and the UK battery companies in the UK market in the battery industry. Please go to next. Yeah, by this way, so we can have many opportunity in the various way. So material company in UK market, so we can offer the new solution or our solution for their anode and cathode. So the UK company can launching their new material in the battery industry. So yeah, so this material can be another new solution for the future battery system. So it could be another chance to make their own market share in the EU and the UK. Also, could be a competitive CAM, the CAM material from the waste of the battery, so recycled battery. So in our solution, we can also give the solution for the something high performance cathode from the battery recycled battery. So they are perfectly fit to the demand of the environmental regulation of the EU. So our solution can be a new R&D project with the UK technology company also. So our item can be a technology for the EV manufacturer also. So EV OEM. So we can give the solution for their own battery system for the EV. So this is the end of our slide, and our slogan is "Let's better together," and "Let's better together." So this is Lithiway. Thank you for the listening about it, and please give any question after this webinar.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dent. It was very interesting to hear from you for your company. And once again, if anyone has any questions, please drop in the Q&A, and we'll come back on the end, on the last presentation. Thank you very much. So we are going to now have Synergy speaking to you guys, presenting a little bit about the research, etc. Our team is just putting the presentation online here in a moment. So you're going to hear a little bit the last presentation today directly from Mr. Hung. So we invite him to turn his mic and camera on, and then I will hand up to you to speak a little bit. And again, after this presentation, so we'll have about 10 minutes for questions and answer, where UCCEI and all the companies will join us, except as DP Vision, as you heard before, but we will forward any questions for to them. But then, please, Mr. Young, up to you now.
Okay, thank you very much for handing over the mic to me. Okay, so my name is Sang-ok. My English name is Samuel. Our solution and also basic information about our company and what we aspire to do in the UK. Next slide, please. So this is a table of content, and I'll be running you through them throughout the presentation. Next slide, please. So we have over 59 patents, 2 of them registered in US, cumulative revenue of $28.4 million US dollars, and also cumulative investment of about $10 million dollars. And we have CAGR of 63% from 2019 to 2024. Next slide, please. So our key member is our CEO and founder, Mr. KY Jang, who's a master electrician, CMVP, and certified senior electrical engineer, and also a star engineer in South Korea with over 20 years of experience. Next slide, please. So our team is composed of a good mix of electrical engineers and ICT experts. So we really produce that synergy to provide the best solution to our customers. So our strength not only spans the platform development and device development competencies, but also engineering capabilities to support our customers 24/7 across the country. Next slide, please. So what we would like to offer in the UK is a solution called CVR. So basically, this is an abbreviation for conservation voltage reduction technology. And through real-time power simulation and forecasting of equipment behavior, we are systematically perform optimal voltage control, resulting in reduced power consumption. So there are 4 parts that's involved: real-time sensing, automatic control, AI algorithm, prediction, and simulation. Next slide, please. Sorry, I have one call that's coming. Sorry. Let me pick this up. Sorry. Okay, so Conservation voltage reduction is a technology that reduces power consumption by lowering system voltage. So many loads models exhibit decreased power usage in response to voltage reduction, which simply means that if we are able to lower voltage, we can save power for our customers. And we do that within this acceptable range of plus minus 10% range. And I believe in the UK is the same as in South Korea as well. Next slide, please. So our system architecture looks like this. So on the very base level, we have on-site devices that pumps the data to our CVR server that does the real-time simulation and sends the data to the transformer for control of the voltage, and also sends the data to the dashboard for information to the customer. Next slide, please. So we conducted case study with various customers, one including the esteemed Corning from US. And next slide, please. We've shown that we can save up to 1.06% of load, which is the minimum amount. Next slide, please. And we are conducting various other case studies with paper and plumbing company. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. With and we have basic functions and dashboards that shows the basic information to our customer and the status. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So we have 5 principal technology. First is the AI prediction, and we call it the AI Energy Eye system. Next slide, please. And the second is the AI prediction model. Next slide, please. Third is the real-time simulation, which we conduct using software called ETAP. Next slide, please. And our solution is basically composed of the CVR server, the load predictive simulation server, where we model all the schematics and diagrams of the electrical system, and the power meter and the gateway that sends the data, and the AVR that controls the transformers for voltage regulation. Next slide, please. So this is a CVR implementation process, and what we wanted to show in this slide is that we offer end-to-end service from engineering review to site inspection to detailed design to system integration, programming to eventual operation. Next slide, please. So this is a predicted impact of our system. As you can see, as there are no major bottlenecks or hurdles, we expect the customer to actually accumulate those savings over the years, and there's no peak value, so it means that it will just increase over time. Next slide, please. So we turned profitable in 2024, and in 2027 we are planning to go public with when we have an estimated revenue of 113.8 million, and we aim to generate operating profit of 38 million by 2028. Next slide, please. So with this funds, we intend to expand abroad, countries such as UK, where electricity prices are very high and profitability is very high for us as well. And in between 2028, we intend to apply for Series B and Series C funding in 2026 and 2027. Next slide, please. So our company's vision is becoming the next unicorn in the energy sector, becoming the next Kraftwerk, which is a German company, and becoming the #1 VPP provider, which is another solution that we have, but also a holistic and comprehensive energy efficiency solution provider. Next slide, please. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Very much. Yes, if anyone have comments and questions, please put in the Q&A and I'll do now. So I will invite everybody, all the speakers and also April, please, if you all can turn your cameras and mics. We're having a couple minutes for a Q&A session regarding the opportunities and engaging for audience, but also in spite of the program, the twin partnership. So before we go into the companies, I can start with April. So April, thank you very much for giving us an overview about Ulsan innovation ecosystem, but also the great work that UCCEI do as part of the role and remedy and engaging with the SME. So just for our Birmingham audience, if you could just quickly just mention to them and explain how, if a Birmingham-based organization would like to engage with UCCEI or even set an office over there, what kind of supports and programs or the route that they might have to go and assess that. If you can, I know that might be a very detailed solution, but just a quick overview so they can understand the opportunities as well. Because as you mentioned, hopefully also connecting Birmingham and Ulsan SMEs together to also create collaborative joint ventures. So it's very important to know.
Okay, thank you for the question. So our program, the program we operate are always open to everyone, including international startups. So you can see all the details on our website. The links, ulsanstartuphub.kr. So, and also recently we started a startup visa program. So the program is for the people who want to do business in Korea. So we will have and also we are going to have a competition. So the international founders can share and promote their ideas there. So, but those are all the learning offline. So, and I hope this can be helpful for you, and also can please refer to our website.
Okay, thank you very much, April. We will share the link of the website after this call with when we release the video and the presentations as well, so people can find very easily. Thank you very much. So just before we move to the SMEs as well, to just further just confirm, April put on the chat as well. So the 4 companies that are coming physically as part of Ulsan delegation to Birmingham Tech Week or Deep Visions, eFlow, Synergy, and Leadway. So you'll be able to meet them in person if you're attending Tech Week. But as was mentioned for all the companies as well. So if you have an idea or would like to connect, so please be free and reach them and organize. And either also UCCEI, but Tech West Midlands and all the Birmingham partners as well can help you making those connections. So I will start from the chat first, and then we'll move to some of those I made myself here. So the first question is from Harry Conway from Connect Place Catapult, but Harry also used to work at Sing House in Birmingham for our speakers. So Sing House is one of the innovation assets of the Birmingham City University and really focused to get research off the ground and going to market and the commercialization. So the question from Harry is, what was the market research in the UK told you about which competition would be, who will be the competitors for WhatsApp in this market? Mr. What? That question is for you.
Okay, sorry, I had the mic off. Sorry, please could you repeat the question?
So the question is about you explain the potential of your tool and the solutions, but the question was about what the market research you did about the UK told you who are or who will be the competitors for WhatsApp if you're expanding to the UK. So who might be the immediately ones that are
Sure.
offering something similar?
Sure, yeah. We found one company offering a similar service, and they actually have Lloyds as their client. So it's called Minipay. They're a Swedish fintech company, and they recently, last year, were acquired by MasterCard. So they actually provide similar data integration service, and they provide a data integration service. Plus, on top of that, they provide similar solution to find recurring payments for financial institutions to use. What we've tested in the US market, etc., is that the financial data integration services aren't the data they provide aren't very well organized either, as was the case in Korea. So one competitive advantage we have is that we provide much clearer, much more enriched financial data, and using that we provide a much more service-friendly solution. What that means is we already own and run our own B2C service or our own app, and from that we've already gathered we can provide a much clearer, much more fitting solution that actually meets the required standards in the day-to-day operations.
Thank you very much. That's very good to understand the difference and the offers of these new companies coming to the UK. So one question that we have probably will be initially to e-flow or with hot energy. So I think it would be good to understand how also two innovators in Korea are collaborating together to offer a combined solution. And then how you envision that coming to the UK market via Birmingham could also allow you what kind of tests or initial clients or partners in Birmingham you think that would be interesting to help you to either develop further or even enhance or create new markets for e-flow and hot energy using the Birmingham innovation ecosystem, but also the partners and the ambitions the city has regarding to clean energy. So that question is for hot energy and e-flow. Sorry.
Yeah. Where he go, e-flow.
I think we're having a problem with his connection.
Yeah.
He was having some problems connection. So at the moment, only you. We
So
will try to
we
reach
make
later.
the sustainable hydrogen from the pyrolysis gas. The purity and quality is not directly go to the e-flow hydrogen bike. So we need to mix some hydrogen with Oasis, which system is from made by e-flow. So and then we'd like to make the hydrogen the outside and then compressing into the tank is kinds of hydrogen tank and then transport to the Oasis. So we can supporting the hydrogen ecosystem in Birmingham or something like that.
Thank you very much. I believe we have some partners as well, and even academics working a lot with energy. And April might remember or visit last year to Tisley Energy Park in Birmingham as well. We're really using that as a test bed. So definitely there's an opportunity for Birmingham stakeholders and partners to come together with Halt and eFlow on testing those solutions. So I think my other question might go to Leadway. So you mentioned about really using that silicon wafers, so they're like kind of e-waste, right from the front of the supply chain, so in the production. As we're seeing a lot lately around the world, a lot of the countries are really trying to also to get either reuse and better those kind of materials, but also really to enhance the applications of those. So would be good if Litway also could mention a little bit how they envision that their partnership with some Birmingham-based organizations would help either to really take that technology further or enhance. We have partners from Ulsan University on the circular economy team as well. So how you think that Litway could really engage with those actors and support not only UK policies, but of course Korea's?
Yeah, so in the silicon anode side, so we have the processing technology to process the silicon to get something performances for the lithium-ion battery. So our customers give their silicon waste to us, and we apply our process to that waste silicon, and also apply our carbon material to the silicon waste. So we got something silicon anode material from their waste silicon, and they give back to them to make the batteries. So like this strategy is like our something business model to that. So we sell our technology and we sell our carbon material to them, and they make their new anode material. They get the anode material so like this. So as far as I know, many of the company even at the UK also has many of the value chains of the silicon waste from the vapor waste or some other solar panel like that. So if they has their silicon waste from that, or if they give the silicon waste to us, so we can modify their silicon waste and make the anode material to keep the value for the lithium-ion battery. So yeah, this one is our way to make the business to the many of the company in the Korea and the Japan and the UK.
Thank you very much. That was very enlightening. And there's indeed a lot of opportunities, as we mentioned, clean tech and circular economy, or definitely two other topics that Ulsan and Birmingham is really collaborating. And hopefully we will find very insightful partners and potential clients over during Tech Week. So we are coming into the end of our time. So I'm sure that also other questions that might be very good to answer, but again, the contacts will be shared. We can go to the next slide, which is a quick reminder. Birmingham Tech Week is just around the corner, so it'll be in October, and the third week of October. So if you want more information, just please go to Birmingham Tech Week website, where we have a number of fringe events and official events over there, but also as a reminder, Birmingham partners of this twin partnership is also looking to provide tailored meetings or tailored events for the Ulsan delegates that are coming and visiting. So that might not be on the website, but if you have any questions, please contact either April CCI or myself or anyone in the team Birmingham. But we will keep everybody informed by email with the contacts informed. And then for our companies that presented today, but for anyone that from the Birmingham side that might be watching and listening as well, if you have any project idea, it can be a very in the beginning stage or very high level, and how you like to really interact with Birmingham or Ulsan partners. We invite everybody also to go to this forum, which we call Innovation Opportunity Forum, where we try to identify those partners that might be a very good match based on what the inputs that Ulsan or Birmingham Innovators added to that form. So thank you very much for everybody's time, for sharing a little bit about everyone's solutions and companies, and then for anyone watching. And then just a reminder, this will also be uploaded later on Distinctly Birmingham YouTube channel, so you can watch that later. And then once we get that, I'll be also sharing by email with everybody, including the presentations. So thank you very much. Have a lovely day for those in the UK and a lovely evening for those in Korea. So, 감사합니다. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.